Hello out there, it's me, Victoire. It is Tuesday morning, about 7:13 a.m. about, and it is January the 28th, 2025. And I had a really strange couple of hours just now. The Garland Police Department just left. Someone left a really good wet footprint back here, a big man's foot. Okay, so we've got that under control. The police will start watching my house overnight. So I feel really secure there, and this grandma's on top of things. Okay, another thing that happened to me overnight. You guys are going to love this one. Um, Marie-Lou, the great grandmother of two of my grandchildren, sent me a picture accentuating my daughter-in-law's little belly. And sure enough, there's grandbaby number 3 coming. Now, I had that in the back of my head, that there was a baby coming in January. Then I thought, I think I wrote April somewhere in my calendar, and told Marie-Lou about it, and just kept it to myself. And as I saw Marie-Elise's belly getting a little bit bigger, but she was not talking about it. But my son has gained so much weight that I figured, don't say anything. Maybe he's baking a lot of cookies, Vic. You sure don't want to offend anyone. So I didn't say anything for the last three times. That belly's getting bigger, but I didn't say anything, thinking I can't be cookies, but you know how it is, it's better not to hurt someone's feelings. So I didn't say anything, but sure enough, yeah. So now I am about to be the grandmother of 5 grandbabies. So everything that you can imagine from the emotions of this grandmother, this mémère, has shifted overnight. Because Marie-Lou was gracious enough to send it to me. Oh, just before I fell asleep, the puppies and I and the kitties tucked ourselves in really early. And I'm just so excited about it, gosh, like you cannot imagine. So what I had come to the conclusion that the niece of the father of my children deserved this house more than me has completely shifted. Hell no. I will go to court if I have to. This grandmother's house, which was my aunt and uncle's house, which I adore, and I feel them here around me. Their love, their love, their love. She was my mother's sister, and more of a mother to me than my mother ever, ever, ever thought of being. And my uncle was my real father's brother. So the 2 brothers married the 2 sisters, And my father passed away before I was born, so my uncle was really gentle with me, extremely gentle with me. So their love for me and from me to them is deep, deeply rooted, full of respect on both sides, Well, what would they want from me? They would want me to stand up and fight for my rights. And my rights say that this house is mine. If I have to go to court, if I have to go get a free lawyer, which I will, because I'm pretty poor, just on retirement, and it ain't much, because I used to work at our company, J&A Manufacturing, for free for decades. Free, 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 free. So I show no income, So very, very, very low Social Security, the lowest actually, and can't even afford Medicare to be taken out of it. So that's how poor I am, and have been a poor mom, because I decided no, I didn't put these kids to shove them in a daycare. So I was a full-time mom on the minimum child support that he could get away with, which meant, he had to lie in court and lie in court and lie in court and show a loss at J&A Manufacturing and show another loss at the shop, and bring, big suitcases of cash to the courthouse in Dallas. Well, my divorce lasted almost 5 years, and if my kids have no knowledge of this, None whatsoever. It was the longest battle of my life, fighting for their rights, for what was rightfully theirs and mine. I just wanted 10% of the company, J&A. No, not a dime, not a dime, not even the house. That's how crooked they were. Not even the house. He put actually a new woman in there and had a kid there, which is my children's brother now, and I love him, love him. But that's what we endured, huh? Watching someone have a baby in our home and someone give that baby my children's bedroom. And my children were babies when all this was going on. They were 1 and 2. After being married, 16 years, and then drug through Dallas like crazy over the courtroom for the next 4 years. So a whole almost 19 years, long divorce, where I ended up in mediation, finally saying, go ahead, keep it all. And one day the kids and I will have it all again, from me to us. Well, that moment has come. I am awake, guys. No longer accepting to be taken advantage of. I've got 5 grandkids now. The 5th one on the way. There is no way on hell anybody's taking this house. And so to the court, if I have to, I'll even go and see if there's a legal way to go back and fight for my rights of the percentage of the company. That's how angry I am. Not angry as in angry, angry, but angry as in, Vic, stop being taken advantage of. Stop letting others take what's rightfully yours. I'm there. So it's not angry, but it's about what's rightfully mine and my grandkids, for God's sake. And for my children, what would I advise? If they can't afford it, I'll pay for it. I'll go get 3 jobs. They need counseling because they went through all of this. Through, on Wednesday nights and every other weekend at their father's home in his new marriage. And it was not a pretty show. Not at all. Lots and lots of jealousies aimed at me where I hadn't done anything to her. And it's gone on for 30 years, all the way down to the attack over this house. They've tried everything for the last 5 years to take the house away from me. It's ridiculous. The freaking greed coming from the wealthiest people that I know. Unbelievable, unacceptable. In the name of my grandchildren, I'm not taking another second of it. This house this house will have a gorgeous brand new white fence all the way around, a beautiful white picket fence in the front to protect my grandson, who's 11 years old, who has autism, severe autism, nonverbal. He needs protection. I'm actually creating a moat around the front right now, and I've been building it for about 5 years now, where when I can afford it, it's going to be covered with field dirt and then beautiful hot pink oleanders and then the purple butterfly bushes. So it'll get really tall, which will make him feel like this is the area that he needs to stay in, and don't take off. Because one day he took off from here. My daughter was walking on the sidewalk with him, and he just opened a neighbor's door while she was not looking. She was on her cell phone, and he entered their home and went into one of their rooms. And if it wasn't for the mom that was in that house witnessing it, he would have just stayed there. And so that's how much protection he needs. He needs to be watched, every minute. He's getting bigger, and so watching him really close to make sure no harm comes to him is imperative. It's crucial. So everything that I can do around this property to keep him safe when I grandmother him will be done, including, separating the yards for the puppies to be as wild as they can be. I'm thinking of making when I can afford it, making a complete dog run around the property from the puppy room, where they can run all around the backyard, but not in the center. And for the center, where my dining room here is, I will make like a huge French door right there. So the whole center right here will be fenced in, including this room. And this room, which is just a dining room with a like a den with a fireplace, I'm going to turn it into a beautiful kitchen, a gorgeous, beautiful kitchen. And then one day I'll have a 4-foot deep, beautiful in-ground pool right there. And so those are my goals. And no, nobody's taking my house. Nobody's taking my house. We will go fight for it. And so, on this note, I am so proud to say that Victoria Masson Johnson is the proud owner of 3901 Mayflower, Garland, Texas 75043. And I will go to court and I will go get a free lawyer if I have to, but nobody's taking my house. I'm in.